Hello, welcome to this video. This video is going to be the first video in our EVE Online series. So we're just going to create a whole new account. We're going to start from the beginning, and we have everything planned out. We actually made a couple accounts. Played for a little bit, and then reminded ourselves of how to do everything. So we're going to go from the beginning. So you can say we did have practice, which would help us make a better series as we make this. So the first thing, before we make a brand new account, we're going to find a referral link. So if we just create a new account without a referral link, we'd be missing out on 1 million skill points, which if you're a free-to-play player and you never plan to get membership, this would still save you 46 days of trading. This will just allow you to get like any Tech 2 weapons that you want. You can get Tech 2 drones right from day one, which is usually like 30 days trading on free to play. Maybe it's like 25 days trading. And same with the Tech 2 weapons. Usually they take like 2 weeks for free to play to trade, or like 1 week for members. You can trade them instantly with this 1 million skill points. So we're going to use a link here, right? We've been watching YouTube. So if we go here, we found this guy. We've been watching him. He just plays for a week, and then he sits in his station, and then he tells you about the stuff that he's done this week, and that's it. And he's still making videos actually. So the way to get a referral link, if you go to like maybe a YouTube video, you'll see a referral link in the description. If you want to help us out, we'll have a referral link in the description. But this guy's still actually making videos. He's up to episode 95 already. He makes a video 4 days ago. And he makes a video every single week about updating what he did this week in EVE. And he just sits at his station and talks. That's it. Yeah, he sits there and talks. That's it. So that's going to be our video. So we'll just cover that here quick. So if you're thinking of playing EVE or making a new account, don't just create a new account. This will bring you to this screen here, which won't get you the 1 billion skill points. If you find a video, which would have a referral link down here, you could click it, and it would take you to this page, which say you've been invited by a friend to play EVE Online. Sign up and get your 1 billion skill points. This will just help you keep up. If you're planning to use this video for a new account guide or anything, just use the referral link in the description of our video, and it'll help us out too. So we're also going to show you what the benefits are, right? So we got this page here. We know it'll save 46 days of trading. And we'll go to the next one. So using a referral link, you start with 1 billion skill points. Plus there's a one-time offer you get when you create a brand new account. So we're probably going to get this thing. We usually get this thing. If you plan to get a membership, you get this as a brand new account. It's only available to brand new accounts for the first 4 days. What it does is basically just gives you the 1 month membership you were going to get, if pretty much for $1 extra. And you get the 100 Plex, which is worth like 285 mil in game. So we can even open this up, right? We have the marketplace open. We can search for Plex. Say if we wanted to sort by Jeddah, the main trading hub. So over in the Glante space, we're looking at the market. It's just the trade volume is so low. Like if we were trying to sell a ship, so we're thinking of starting the series and just setting up an industry over there, doing everything over there. It's a lot easier because you don't have to worry about your ship getting blown up. That's for sure. Because there's not as many people over there. But whenever you like look at anything, we didn't even look at mining lasers. But we can see over here, you can click on the price history, and you can see how many of them have sold, like 650. Over in the Glante space, it was just like 22 of them sold, 12 of them sold, maybe 2 of them sold on this day. Just so much harder to sell things over there. Same with the miner 2, I imagine these are more popular because they're used more. Here it says it sold like over 1,000 on this day, 736. And the price is actually about the same as it is in the Glante space, as we'll go over there. So maybe we'll just look at this as a bit of reference, so when we actually go over there, right? Even when we were looking at the ships, it seems like no one really bought them over there. I'm actually kind of wondering what the ships are worth over here. So if you go to the H rod, right, you just go to the price history. See, but barely sold any over there, right? It's just bigger market volume over here. People are buying and selling a lot more things in the Jada trading station. So I think eventually you'd want to work your way over here. We also have a slide about the starting faction, right? The starting faction here. We're going to talk about this later too. Before you even start the game, you want to decide on your starting faction. So the way that we decided our starting faction is we created this here. We found out that Glotte and Amar actually has the most skill points. And usually we choose Kaldari as the starting race, which doesn't make sense since we made this thing. So if you look at the very bottom, comparing Kaldari to Amar or Glotte, right, it says you lose 10 hours of training time as a free-to-play account, or like 5 hours as a member. So pretty much right off the bat, as soon as you start the game, just by choosing the right faction, even though we're probably, well, if we were going to go to Kaldari's base, it would make more sense just to choose Glotte and then fly there, which is actually just 11 jumps. We checked that out last night. We had a new character. We created him as Glotte. We checked how far is Jeddah actually. It's just 11 jumps away, that's it. You can get to Kaldari's base in less than 10 minutes probably just by flying there. So the main reason this is because Kaldari only starts with Mechanics 2 and Hull Upgrades 2, but everyone else gets Mechanics 3 and Hull Upgrades 3. So we'll just show what that's like in the game, right? We got the game up here, and if we go to the skill tree, yeah, so I think we'll just apply social to this character, that's it. But if we go here to Arbor, and we go to Mechanics and Hull Upgrades, if we would have chosen Kaldari as our starting race, these would have been level 2, so we don't really want to do that. If we go here, required 4, level 2, gives access to these items, but once you get access to level 3, gives you access to the Tech 2 versions of these items. So just right off the bat, just by choosing the right faction, we get a Tech 2 small armor repair, Tech 2 medium hull repair things, and it's extra training towards Tech 4. So we actually do need something else to use this, right? We checked it. If we click on the small armor repair, click on information and requirements, it says we also need repair systems 3. We also need repair systems 3 besides that. But having Mechanics 3 trained definitely does save a whole bunch of training time. As we've seen, it's at like 10 hours to 5 hours if you're free to play. And then Hull Upgrades 3, right? So give Overdrive Ejectors, Panic Cargo Hold 2, so Kaldari would have all of these things. But every single other race starts with all of these unlocked already right from the beginning, without even having to trade them. You get a Tech 2 100mm plates already. So that's just for fitting for frigates. So that's super sick. You just get those right from the beginning of the game. So the difference is that the controlled burst skill, right? So we're looking at this. Pretty much controlled burst will be level 2 for everybody except for Amar. So we'll bring this page up. I think we can even bring it to the top, right? Is this the right one? No, it's not the right one. It's this one, right? There we go. Yeah, then we just flick it on and off. So as we can see, Minimatar just has -1 to controlled bursts. So that's the difference there. Everybody else gets level 2, Minimatar gets level 1. That's why they just get another like 2,329 points less. So choosing a Minimatar, you get a bit less. Might as well just choose one with the best, which is Glotte. Then shield upgrades, so every other one gets shield upgrades, management, tactical shields at level 1, Kaldari gets it to level 2. So as we go here, right, we can go to the shields tab, we could say we just got shield management 1, shield management 1, upgrades, and tactical. So if we wanted to, we could literally trade this up here, and then we're exactly as we are with the Kaldari starting stats. We would have shield upgrades 2, management, and tactical shields. I think this is members. Yeah, we're a members account. So this would be the members trading speed. If you're a free-to-play account, it would be half as much. Half as much. So we figured that out. Plus, Glotte gets the most industrial ships, right? We get 5 industrial ships. Made up targets 3. Everybody else gets 2. Pretty much Glotte has the best industrial ships. So we would have those trade from the beginning. If we go to the spaceship tree, right? Alright, so for the ship tree, right, we could look at the different ships. We'll just look at Caldari, I guess. So it has 2 different ships, like the Badger, it just carries basic cargo. The Tenera carries basic cargo. We got the Amar ships, so it just gets 2 industrial ships as well. So these ones also just carry basic cargo. The Minotaur has 2 ships like that, except it has a ship that specializes in carrying ammo, so you carry large amounts of ammo with this ship. And the Glotte over here has this one that transfers basic things, and this other one. So these 2, yeah, it looks like these 2 just transfer basic things, plus it gets these other 3 industrial ships. So Glotte gets a transport ship that transports ore easier, and we get a ship that transports planetary commodities easier, and we get ships that transports minerals easier. So you can also trade into these other ships. It doesn't take too long. You just have to go here, click on here, go to requirements, and it says that we would just need to trade into the Caldari industry. So it'll just take 34 minutes as a member, or as a free-to-play, it'll just take over an hour. And the industrial ships, they just cost 500,000. That's it. So you can easily get like 1.5 billion, and then you can buy the other industrial ships for all the factions, and then you would just be able to fly all the different ships anyways. So it doesn't matter too much. The different factions just unlock their different industrials at the beginning of the game. And then, like we showed here, we just go here, view market details, spend 1.5 million, and then spend 1.5 hours or 3 hours trading. And then we can just fly all of their ships anyways. So you also get a different starting frigate, right? The Amar would be able to fly these frigates. But just like the industrial, these ones trade faster. It just takes 17 minutes to trade it. And we would be able to buy these books for 50,000. So just for 150,000, we could buy the skill books to buy the ships for the other factions. So be able to fly the Glotte ships from the beginning, which then we just spend 90,000, and then just spend less than an hour, maybe less than 2 hours as a free-to-play character. Then you'd be able to fly all the frigates for all the factions. And then you would be caught up, right? Yeah, we just had shield management, and then we would be ahead right from the beginning. So we looked at that there, as well as the Corvette. So if we go to the ship tree, go to the ship tree, we look at the Corvette. So the Venator is pretty much the best, just because it has the 2 drone slots. It has the drone capacity of 2, so it just has a drone capacity of 1. This one could just hold a drone capacity of 1. So the main thing is your damage is going to be increased considerably if you can have 2 drones. Plus your attack range, right? So when we make our new character, we're pretty much going to go to drones, drone avionics. Drone control range increased by 5,000 meters per second. So I'm thinking starts at 20,000, maybe 25,000. I think it starts at something like that. And then if we just get skill points in here, pretty much makes our attack rate so we can attack them from like 45 kilometers away. 45 kilometers away, the drones just kill them, and this thing could use 2 of them. So also go through these ships later, right? We'll start with Glotte probably. We'll figure out these ships. We'll figure out what they do. Once we do the career agent, we'll probably fit out the H-Rod like we did from scratch. So we get this ship from a career agent that we fitted out. Same with this Tristan, we get it from a career agent that we fit it out as well. As well as the Venture, I think. So I think we could go a bit into mining, but I don't think it is good. We even checked it. We checked the prices. We checked our old video. We checked our current video, right? Mining has even gone down. So I think we're just going to stick 100% for combat. If we go to Veldismar, if we go to like compressed Veldismar, showed 3,000 in the video. I'm not sure if that it could have just been the price of the system that we were compressing it or something. But I'm not sure. It seems the price of Valdespar has gone down considerably. So we were mining, and at this ship, it said that we just had 600k worth of ores, that's it. Before it was 1.2 mil. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Before we were doing the mining video, we're like, just sit in the venture, go mine. Let's say you got like 1.2 million in your inventory, but it's actually 1.5 million when you compress it. So if you can do 4 trips an hour, you get 6 million. But considering now it's only like 600k per inventory, right? Yeah, 600k. So it's terrible. Mining's even worse. Where's the calculator? Not the calendar. We don't need the calendar. We need the calculator. Right? 600 has 4 trips. 2.4 million an hour. So if you're just in the venture, if you're just mining, it used to be so much more, right? It used to be 1.2 million up to 1.5 million. 1,500, that's what it'd be if you would compress it, right? You'd be able to make 4 trips. 6 million? 6 million an hour? You can make 6 million an hour before. Style Valdespar is like, because when we mined it, it was like 600k. So we'll just check out what is compressed Valdespar. We do like 50,000 units, right? This is why you avoid mining, especially at the current prices. These things used to be like 3,000 or something before, right? 1275 times 500, because that's equal 5,000, 50,000, right? 637,000 per inventory. Yeah, times 4 trips per hour is the most you could do in a venture, which would be the most you could make mining on free to play. 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion per hour. You can make even more than that just doing like level 2 missions, I think. Mining has crashed. Mining has crashed. Don't even go mining. But we could do industry, right? But mining is going to be a byproduct of industry. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get the industry skills so we can do production, right? Industry 5. You just get this ship as a byproduct for getting Industry 5. Seems to be lagging a little bit. We can just look at mining, I guess. We need Industry 5. Or we just go to the ship tree, right? Go to the ship tree, go to the ore faction. We would get the Procure, which I don't think we're going to get it, right? And if we go to requirements, we need Industry 5 to even fly it, which actually is a free-to-play skill, right? They need to fly this thing. They don't just cap out at even less than it was before. Maybe like 12 mil per hour. There's no way it was 24. I think it was even like 15 mil per hour. So it's going to be even less than 50 mil per hour. 6 mil per hour, 12. So it would have been 150% better with this thing with Tech 2 strip miners on it. Now it's not even worth going out there to get the rocks at all. So all we'd have to do is get mining level 4, then archaeology 3, then get the mining barge. And then we basically have it, right? Mining pretty 3. Like, that's so easy to trade it to. You can trade it to this thing within less than a week, and it's just a byproduct of getting industry. 4% reduction in manufacturing time per skill level. You get this ship for free. Except that the fitting, right? Except the fitting. Simulate ship. Except you'd have to get things for the fitting. You'd have to trade up reprocessing 5. You'd have to trade up reprocessing 5 as well. So you go to the highest slots. Strip miner 1. Whoa, we want a strip miner 2. Actually, strip miner 2. Then we need that. Show information used with charges, right? Because we don't want to get the Valdespar crystal too. So we throw this on there. Then we can even show information, right? So this thing, the requirements, mining 5. So we'd also have to trade mining 5 if we wanted to use these upgraded ones. If we wanted to use these upgraded ones, as well as where's the other thing? Plus this thing, we didn't check information on it. Plus these requirements, if you wanted to use these, I would take another 2 days to trade. Reprocessing 4, Feldspar reprocessing 4. Which is actually alright, because it comes for free with industry if you're trying to reprocess things. If things are worth reprocessing, it might just be worth reprocessing ships that you shoot at this guy. So that's going to be our theory this time. I guess mining is even less worth it. Mining is even less worth it than it was before. Mining is even less worth it. Alright. Yeah, we're recording the screen. Everything's alright. So let's just go through this thing. We'll figure out the thing. So we'll just talk about our plan. We'll end the video, right? We'll know what it is. So we're going to create a new account. We're going to get 1 million skill points. We're going to use a referral link, which will save us 46 days of trading or 23 days as a member. And we're also going to get this one-time deal for the account. So you get this one time if you're planning to play EVE Online. You're just planning to get 1 month, then see where it goes from there. All it would do is double in your trading time mostly. It would just mostly double your trading time, right? This applies to free-to-play accounts too. You'll just trade at half the speed. Getting 700,000 points every month, every 30 days for free-to-play is also great trading. We're just going to get the trading of 2 months done in that 1 month. That's it. Yeah. Plus, get the referral link for the 1 million skill points because it's worth 1.32 billion ISK in game. So it's actually pretty valuable. If you started an account like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you didn't get 1 million skill points. Then you're like, how much is it worth? It's worth 1.32 billion. So you can see that, right? We're gonna talk about that quick, I guess. I guess there's those more things. So if we were to go here to the scale injector, right? Large scale injector. You'd have to buy 2 of these to get 1 million points. Right? Characters with less than 5 million points receive 500,000 points. So if you were to buy like 2 of these, 2 of these things, 677 million each. We see it's worth 1.354 billion ISK. 1.35 billion ISK. So if you wanted to buy 1 billion skill points in game, it costs you 1.35 billion ISK. Or you could buy 500 plex, which you can sell for that much. Or you could buy 500 plex for 20 bucks and then get 1 billion skill points. Or 46 days of free trading, or 23 days of members. So that's the main thing you get out of it. You can just trade into your Tech 2 weapons and Tech 2 drones right from the beginning. We'll also talk about like what do the recruiter rewards get, right? So we'll talk about that too. So we're going to upgrade through him, right? We found a YouTube video. We were watching him. He has a referral link in his description. So you can click the referral link in our description if you want. They'll talk about what do you get if you sign up with our referral link. Do we get things super sick? We get if you use our referral link and you create a brand new account, and if you get membership for 30 days, which you should be able to get that destroyer bundle plus month omega plus 100 plex if you want. It's just extra dollar more than the 1 month. Plus you get that plex at the top for free included. I mean, like you don't buy the plex, just it's included, right? Destroyer bundle plus 1 month omega plus you get a 100 plex included, which is basically they're throwing you a $5 value for free. Throwing everything at the top all together in one package for an extra dollar. Plus you get the destroyer skin, right? You only have 4 days to decide though, right? You only have 4 days to decide if you want that offer. If you wait till the 4 days is over, then you have to pay $15 just for 1 month membership, and you don't get the free plex. So every referral that upgrades to 30 days membership or buys plex rewards the referrer. You can't buy members in game with plex. It has to be with money, right? So you can't just sign up here and then plex your account and then get monthly membership by plex in game. The referrer doesn't actually get the rewards. So for every referral that buys 30 days of membership, the referrer gets 50 days of memberships. So if you were to use a referral link, so we're going to use his referral link if we sign up, right? If we use this link, if we sign up, he's going to get 50 days of membership for free. Yeah, 50 free days of membership for him. So at every referral that buys Plex, you get 4 times a Master at ARB Referral Accelerator if they didn't change it. Because we just checked the prices of it, right? Right? Yeah, Master at ARB Referral Accelerator. So we were in the game, actually. So we just searched it up, right? Master at ARB Referral Accelerator. If they didn't change what it got. But that's reward 2. So if your recruit buys Plex on the store, you receive 4 times 24-hour accelerators, which I believe is these if they didn't change it. So it's pretty much worth like 440 mil, right? So if we decided if we wanted another 330 mil for some reason, which I'm not sure if we're going to get it, right? We already have 100 Plex. He's already going to get 50 days membership. Most of the reward with this thing, he said he makes like 150 million an hour just running incursions anyways. That's even in his early episodes. We're just on what, episode like 17 or something? We're just on episode 17 out of episode 95. He has a lot of episodes up every week. So that's what you get. There's more too, right? So on top of that, he's going to get progress towards one of these rewards, which is actually super sick. So every referral that upgrades to 30 days memberships, you also get additional rewards based on the number of upgraded referrals. Every referral that buys 30 days of membership equals extra rewards on top of the 50 days that get better. 50 days of membership plus this. So he's going to get 50 days of membership, and he's also going to get progress towards one of these. So I'm not sure how far he's got, but he gets... after 5 recruits, he gets 1 month of membership, and he gets this Triglavian suit, which we couldn't find at the marketplace, so I'm not sure how much it's actually worth. We'd have to wait to see if we actually get it. He got a unique skin for his ship, and if you get 20 recruits, which I don't think you're ever going to get that, right? But if you get the 20 recruits, and they all get 20 membership, you receive 2,000 Plex, right? 2,000 Plex. So that's like worth so much in game. They just throw you $6 billion, right? If you go to the store here, sorted by price, then you go like 2,000 of them. It'd almost be like 5.78 billion. 5.78 billion. 5.78 billion of Plex. Or you can use it for 5 months of membership, right? Right? 2,000 Plex. If you go to our Plex thing. At Omega time. Oh, it's 500 Plex. It's 500 Plex. I thought it was 400. I thought it was 400 Plex. How much does that cost? How much does it cost to Plex yourself in game? 1.44 billion. So it costs you 1.44 billion to Plex yourself. So you have to make 1.44 billion a month. But that guy said he made like 1 billion a day. 1 billion a day. He's like, I just gotta make 1 billion a day, and then I'm good. Make 1 billion a day to make feel like I'm making progress. Then go back to his industry place over his place where we searched where he does his industry job. We know where he lives or where he used to live. I think he's out in all security fighting wars or something right now. But yeah, 1.4 billion. So that's how much it would cost you to Plex your account in game. Which actually I think it's easier. I think it's easier, much easier to just get $16. Much easier to get $60 than to Plex yourself in game. So I think that was it, right? The other thing was this. We're going to be choosing our thing. So I think that's it. So we're going to be creating a new account. We're going to be choosing Glante, as you said. We went over all of this stuff here. We chose Glante because they have the most starting ships, plus the most industry ships, plus the Corvette. Glante has an extra starting points, the most starting points, 5 industry ships. The Corvette could use 2 drones, and instead of choosing Kaldari, we'll be saving 5 hours of training time if we're members. So we got that figured out. So we'll probably make this new account here. So we'll probably log out, make this new account here, and get it started. And then go over a skill tree and everything. We'll put what skills we put up here, and then keep track of how we fit our ships and how we progress, I guess. to figure that out.